Good morning, children. Today I'm going to take up your first chapter, which is computer networking. The largest network in the world is the internet. It is one of the best mode of communication. Without the internet, life is very difficult today. But when we talk about internet, internet is a type of a network. What do you mean by the term network? Network is when one or two computers and other peripheral devices or hardware devices are connected with the help of wires or wireless is a network. So today we will talk about various type of networking. First, let me tell you about the topics that we are going to speak about. Yes, we are going to learn the basics of networking concepts, that is about what is network and what are the types of network, that is LAN, WAN and MAN. Okay, now as I told you, the biggest network is your internet. The internet helps in communication and it makes our day-to-day life much easier, right? Uh, this type of networks you find in the railway station where you have to do your reservations like railway reservations or your airline reservations. It is used in mobile communicate for mobile. There's a mobile network, then cable TV network. This spreads across the entire country, or sometimes the network is used over the entire world when you are doing your reservations of railway and airways. Now, this makes our life much easier and more comfortable. Today, we cannot actually live without the internet. Without the internet, it's so difficult to live our lives. Okay, so this is what network is. Network is a group of computers or other peripheral devices which are connected to each other within a network. They are connected with the help of wires, or they may be wireless wires with the help of cables, and uh, these things can share the information from one computer to another. You see, this is a network. Of course, there are some computers, and you can see they have a printer, and there can be a scanner too, and they are connected with switches, and this is a network here. So when they are connected in a network, they need not have a printer for every computer or for a laptop. Everyone can use it because they are in a network. The uses of the peripherals are done with the help of a network. You can see here, even the server is only a single server. They are working through the server, and so this is your network. So let's see that these networks, each computer is called a node. A node. Now, if you see, this is the root. You have three types of node that are described here. Like if you're talking about shoes, shoes can be for men. These are the branches of the nodes: men, women, and children. Suppose you take any one of them. Here it's taken as the women's shoes, and you can see the next node is called the leaf node, where you have the types of shoes that women wear: sneakers, boots, and heels. So you have three types of nodes. So every computer that is connected in the network is called a node. So I'll show you another picture of the node. You can see all these are the nodes. The computer is each computer is called a node. Then each computer has an address. This address is called the IP address. They are denoted in numeric numbers. You can see this is the IP address which has only numbers. Each computer will be denoted by a IP address which is denoted with numbers. IP means Internet Protocol. So they each one has a number. Okay, so in this topic, what we learned about the network is that the The meaning of network is when computers and peripherals uh, are connected to each other. And why are they connected to each other? They are connected to share data, to share information, to share the peripherals also. So in this, this is the use of the network. And then we learn that each uh, computer on the network is known as a node. And the third thing that we learned is that every computer has to have a address which is denoted by numerics, and this is called the IP address or the Internet Protocol address. Okay, our next topic was about the types of networks. Now we have two principal kinds of network. The principal types kind of networks are, one is LAN and the other one is WAN. LAN is local area network. So in a local area network, it occupies a small area. It is done within a small area, say a school or an office building. You can see here. Say even in our school, we have the LAN network, which is from the ground floor and also connected to the first floor. You have some computers even in the second floor which are connected. So a LAN network is a network which is connected within a small area. You can see here that every uh, computer in the network, in a LAN network, how each one has an IP address, right? Here, 1, 2, 3, see, 19.168.1.3. This is a network, a LAN network, which every computer has an IP address. So computers that work in that are, you know, made laid down in a smaller area or grouped as LAN area network or local area network. It is done within a limited area, that is an office building or schools. The next type of network, the next type of network would be the metropolitan area network, but because it's easier to learn the metropolitan and then learn the wide area network, that's the WAN. The metropolitan area network is a network within a city. You can see that these office buildings are connected to each other. Each one is a LAN network and they all are connected to each other. Here you can see these are residential areas, right? They also connected in a LAN network, and this is government buildings. You can see there are many government buildings which are also in a LAN network. Here a university campus. So LAN networks are used in such places, and when all these LAN networks are connected to each other within a larger area, which is a city or an entire state, then it's called as metropolitan area network, or the abbreviation for it is MAN. Dear children, the next you have the wide area network. The wide area network, uh, it is with a large or very vast area which covers the entire country, and so country to country are connected. Your internet is the best example for a wide area network, and here within a LAN, they use the cable wires, or it's called the optical cable wires, which transmit light, and so that's why you get your pictures very clear using the optical wires. Now, via the satellite, it definitely the internet works, and the internet, if you see every LAN area network, when one LAN is connected to another LAN, they need a connection, and so a router is there to connect these networks. Now in the WAN network, it can be done with the help of a public transmission system, that is to connect one network to another and one network to another, which is actually very expensive. So, and there is another type of system called the private network. Now the best example for a private network is the Tata Telecom business. They are the ones that help us to create networks. So here these are built with leased lines, because they are these leased lines. Through these lines, they have to be connected with the help of a router. A router helps to connect these lines. Now, if the government really wants to or the internet people, the wide area network people really want to reduce this system, there is a smart way of doing this thing. They can have leased lines which are called point-to-point connectivity. In this point-to-point connectivity, which is a little less expensive, they are done with the help of circuit switches. Circuit switches, I would have put the picture for you, but you can check on the internet what is circuit switches, or they are called as packet switches. So when we get a message, the message is divided into many small parts. These parts are put into packets and then it's sent to the other person. So if you're sending a message to your friend, it would be sent in small little packets, and so uh, it would actually reduce the cost of sending your messages. Okay, so here you see that in the packets data transmission is that the message is broken into a number of parts, and these are called as packets, and they are sent independently to the destination, that is to your friends. Okay, children, so in the types of network we learned about what is LAN, which is within a small area, and they are connected to each other using wires or optical cables, and you can even have it wireless. Even wireless systems are there. With the help of a router, you can use your internet connections or your network with the help of cable wires. And you have MAN, which is a little more spread across the country, across the city. And the best example for a MAN would be, or metropolitan area network would be, the cable TV network, which is spread across. And for WAN, the best example would be your internet, and the internet has booking of airline reservation uh, and railway reservations, and you have your mobile networking. All this is done through the wide area network. Okay, children, thank you for today. And in your next class, I'll tell you about the protocols. um, what are protocols? Basically, actually, a network works through a protocol called the transmission protocol. This is one of the things that you need to learn, and the IP address is your internet protocol. So these two things help in the sending of your messages or the communication. Okay, children, thank you for now. Have a nice day.